The Three Cheeky Goats and the Clever Momma Goat. Once upon a time in a lush green valley, there lived a happy family of 3 little goats, Gilly, Billy, and silly little Willy, along with their wise and loving Mama Goat. Now, just beyond the valley, there lurked a sly and hungry tiger named Stripes, who always had his eyes set on the juicy goats. But our little goats were no ordinary kids. They were as mischievous as they were clever. One sunny morning, as the 3 goat kids skipped and played in the meadow, they spotted Stripes lurking behind a cluster of bushes, his whiskers twitching with hunger. Gilly, the eldest and boldest of the 3, called out, "Hey, Mr. Tiger, why don't you come over? We've got plenty of tasty grass to share." Stripes, intrigued by the offer, cautiously approached. But before he could pounce, Billy whispered to Willy, "Quick, run to Mama and tell her the plan." Willy scampered off, his tiny hooves kicking up dust, while Gilly and Billy led Stripes on a merry chase around the meadow. They leaped over rocks, dashed through bushes, and zigzagged between trees, giggling all the way. Meanwhile, Mama Goat, wise as ever, had already heard Willy's warning and hatched a plan of her own. She hurried to the riverbank and found a sturdy bridge made of logs and vines. As the 3 little goats approached, panting and laughing, Mama Goat shouted, "Quick, my darlings, cross the bridge. But be careful, for underneath lurks the mighty river of giggles. Only those who are truly merry can pass safely." Gilly, Billy, and Willy, caught up in the excitement of the chase, scampered across the bridge with gleeful abandon. But when Stripes tried to follow, his heavy paws made the logs creak and groan. "Stop, stop," cried Stripes, his eyes wide with fear. "I can't cross. I'm too big, and I'm too scared of the river of giggles." The 3 little goats and their clever Mama Goat burst into fits of laughter. "Silly tiger," they chortled, "you thought you could outsmart us, but we're the kings and queens of fun." And with that, they danced and frolicked all the way back to their cozy little cottage, leaving Stripes sulking by the riverbank. From that day on, whenever Stripes saw the 3 cheeky goats playing in the meadow, he couldn't help but smile and wave, for he knew he'd never be able to outsmart them again. And so, with laughter ringing through the valley, the 3 little goats and their clever Mama Goat lived happily ever after.